Yeah, this is Mike Fink with Go Missions to Mexico, and my lovely wife and I just took a trip up to the States here about a week ago, and on the way back we thought it would be a great idea to take a little bit of video. So we took a number of video clips and kind of put this presentation together. So in this video we're going to show you your drive from the border just south of San Diego all the way down to the mission base. It's a nice, pleasant drive, beautiful scenery. There's only just a couple turns the whole way down, so there's one highway that comes down here. It's Highway 1. About the first half is a freeway, and the second half is a two-lane highway. So it's very safe, and you'll be able to see in this video here all the way from crossing the border to arriving here at the mission base. So sit back, take a look, and you'll be able to see the drive down. So enjoy. The border crossing going into Mexico from San Diego has recently been enlarged, so entering is a lot easier now. As you arrive at the border, you will automatically be routed to this new crossing. After passing through the checkpoint at the border, then get into your far right-hand lanes and follow the signs that say Playas de Tijuana, Rosarito, Cuota. Cuota means the toll road. You will then shortly exit to the right and do a full half circle to merge onto the freeway that goes along the border. Here's an overview photo of your trip through Tijuana, which actually you bypass Tijuana and don't go through it. You go along the border on a freeway. You will come to a junction and you will veer to the right, following the signs that say Rosarito, Ensenada, Cuota. You'll go about another mile and then you'll veer to the left. At that point, you'll be on the toll road that goes to Ensenada, driving along the wonderful, beautiful beach of the Pacific Ocean. So just shoot a couple videos here as we drive down. So you can see the freeway here. We're on the toll road. You can see over to the right. You can see the beach. So it basically just follows the beach all the way down to Ensenada. Beautiful scenic drive. And we'll show you a couple of clips of some nice scenic spots as we go down. Alright, we'll just give you a little clip here of toll booth. This is our second one. There's a total of 3. They're about a little over $2. So you can just see you come right up here and go right through, and they'll just take your couple bucks and away you'll go. So here you have a toll booth. We are at a kind of a little rest area, and I'll just kind of swing around here slowly and give you a gorgeous view of some of the vistas, some of the views you will see on your drive down. Okay, we're still on the main highway. The toll road kind of turned into kind of a freeway going through Ensenada. And here you'll kind of veer to the right to go to the Zona Turística, which is the tourist zone. So, and then so you just kind of veer off to the right there, and this will take you right down along the ocean and the tourist area, where on the way back if you want, or on the way down you can shop or eat or whatever you want to do. So we'll show you another video clip up here a little farther. Okay, you can see we're coming into downtown Ensenada, the tourist area. Over to your right a little bit is a cruise ship. The cruise ships come into Ensenada. You can see over there. So anyway, we're just coming in. It's really pretty. So the tourist zone is just right up ahead of us. So we'll give you a little clip in a moment. Okay, we're in the tourist zone here of Ensenada. Here is there's a kind of a park, big flag, Mexican flag. So this is the tourist area right here. Okay, so this is going to be one turn now. So after we left Ensenada, this is basically the next, or after we left Tijuana, this is basically the next turn. So basically the freeway kind of goes along the beach, and then you jog up just a couple blocks, and then grab one going south again. So here it is, just right up here. So we'll take a right, just right up here. You can see the cars. So it's just a little short jaunt going up, and then we'll take a right and head south on 1 to the mission base. Okay, so here we are now, just taking a right on 1, headed south to the mission base. And you'll be on this now all the way to the mission base. So it's just really simple. There's just a couple turns all the way down, one highway. So now we're just going through Ensenada. Once again, some of you might be have questions regarding safety. You know, you can see there's a lot of people out. Nothing's going on. We drive this all the time. Please feel very safe. There's no one out here with machine guns. They're not stopping freeways. So anyway, just feel safe and secure. So anyway, we're in Ensenada right now, and we'll be in here for just a little bit, and then we'll be out on the 2-lane highway and down to the mission base. Just shortly after Ensenada, you'll kind of go through a little farming area. Then you come back into another town called Monedero, which this is that we're in. So going through Ensenada is several miles, little bedroom communities, and this is one of them. Once again, a lot of people out and about, very safe. So right now, just here shortly now, we'll be going into a 2-lane highway, and then we'll be another 70 or so miles down to the base. Okay, now we're on the 2-lane highway just south of Ensenada is where that starts. So about halfway down, you're on a 4-lane freeway, and then the next half, you're on a 2-lane. So we're now on that 2-lane. So we'll be showing you a few clips as we head on down. Okay, we're just continuing our drive down. Here's our pickup that we're driving down in. Here's my lovely wife, Angela. All right, so we just stopped at a little rest area on the way down. Very pretty. We're on the 2-lane section headed down, so this is kind of an area where people can camp and stuff like that. So just a lovely day. This is in February. So I'll just give you a little shot of the little rest area where we stopped at. Okay, just want to let you know here, there's some kilometer markers. You can see that 54 on your right there. Starting from Ensenada down to the mission base, it starts at around 0, and then the kilometer markers are going to go up. The mission base is at kilometer 162.5. So once again, you can see we're on the 2-lane road headed down to the mission base, and you can just kind of keep an eye on your kilometer markers as you go on down. The mission base is at 162.5, so we have a little over 100 kilometers, about roughly 60 or so miles here to be at the mission base. Here we are, just continuing our travels down here. Just give you a little bit of scenery here. You go over a few mountains. Just drive careful. You can see up ahead there's a town that's about halfway in between Ensenada and the mission base. It's called San Vicente. We'll shoot a little video as we go through it. Just kind of give you a bird's eye view of the little valley here, so you kind of see the terrain. Very pretty. It's in February, so we're a little greener. In the summer we dry out because we're in a desert. But beautiful drive down. Enjoy it. And you can kind of see, also mentioned, you just saw a speed limit sign there. The laws in Mexico are a little bit different. Obviously drive carefully, but just kind of keep up with the traffic and don't feel like, you know, you have to be going 80, which is like about 50, you know, that's reasonable. Be careful, like I say, but the speed limits are somewhat optional. You can go faster than that, because sometimes you have a whole bunch of vehicles behind you that are honking, or maybe you're slowing traffic way down. So you can just kind of go with the flow, what you feel comfortable with, but you don't have to follow exactly those speed limits. There's a little bit of flexibility in that. It's not like in the U.S. where they're going to ticket you if you're 5 or 10 miles over. If you're within a reasonable amount, they'll be okay with that. So we'll take a video up here a little bit short, a little bit farther. Okay, here we are coming into San Vicente. It's about halfway between Ensenada and the mission base. Show a little gas station over here. If you guys need to go to the bathroom, the Pemex gas stations, that's the only gas station chain that there is in Mexico. It's government owned, operated. Anyway, that's the best place to go. Just pull in, they'll have nice bathrooms. So that works out pretty good there. Here's, like I say, here's just one town among many in between. And here in a bit we'll be coming into the San Quintin Valley, which is where our ministry ministers at. This is just a little bit too far north for us, so we're just about 40 minutes from the base right now. Nice sunny day. It's in February. Nice and safe. As you can see, there's a lot of vehicles on the road. No problems. We drive this highway all the time. So, okay, we'll take another video up here a bit. All right, just show you a little bit of the scenery here. We're going by a large vineyard. There's a fair amount of farming and agriculture here. Here we're just going by a vineyard, so I'm going to give you an idea here. We're in February, so it's not green. So, okay, just to show you here on occasion, there's one checkpoint. Sometimes at a toll booth they might check you, but anyway, there's soldiers that will have a couple checkpoints on the way down, at least one, and they're just checking for drugs and guns. They're your friends. Mexico's working really hard to protect its own citizens and tourists and things like that. So anyway, they just check for things, but once again, don't be afraid. They are your friends. They are helping you. They are providing protection and security. And I should mention that Mexico uses its army a little bit different than in the U.S. They use it a lot like policemen. Things like that. So anyway, we'll just go up here and they'll more than likely just wave us on through. If they want to take a look at something, no problem. We have nothing to hide. They're not going to take anything away from you unless you're bringing down some drugs and some guns, which we know you're not. So anyway, once again, they are your friends. They're very kind, very courteous. Mexico is working really hard on taking out all of its corruption, things like that. So even the policemen and all kinds of government entities now are very, very conscientious and very courteous. So feel very safe, no problems whatsoever. So anyway, we just thought we'd show you a checkpoint here. Okay, we're officially arriving into what is called the San Quintin Valley. It's about 60 miles long. We're about 20 miles from the mission base. So you can just kind of see a little bit here. We minister in this town here, from here all the way down about 40 or 50 miles south. We'll minister. It's about 200,000 people in the valley. We just went by a Pemex there. You can stop and go to the restroom if you like. Most of the Pemexes take, well, I should say some of them take American credit cards, but it's always wise to carry cash with you. If you want to get cash out down here, you can go to some ATMs we have about 5 miles from the mission base. You get an excellent exchange rate. Anyway, so this is the northern tip of the what is officially called the Valle de San Quintin, or the San Quintin Valley. So this town here probably has about 3,000-4,000 people in it. We planted a church in this town here. We've helped out a number of churches. So anyway, if you swing over here to the left, I don't know if you get all the way over there, there's one we planted or helped up there. And then we'll swing down nice and easy. Don't want to make your car sick here. And there's one up here on the right that we planted. And we'll see if we can show it to you here. It kind of sits down off the road. You got to swing around. We'll see if we can see it up here in just a second. If not, enjoy the scenery. Okay, we're not going to see it. So anyway, we'll show you another video clip up here a bit. We're just about 10 miles from the mission base right now. This down here is called Santo Tomas, or San Telmo, sorry. And so we have one small, well, we got a couple more towns to go through, but like I say, getting into the San Quintin Valley, the towns are just kind of like one after another every few miles, and as we get more closer to the mission base, it gets even more towns really close together. So Army community, very safe, very humble people. So we'll take another clip on up here. Okay, here we are arriving into Kamalu, which is 3 miles before you get to the mission base. Over here on our left is a nice store. That's where my lovely wife does a lot of her shopping. Right up here on the left is the City Hall. We helped out with the gazebo there, and we'll be sending a team there here in a bit. We have an awesome relationship with the Chief of Police, Mayor, We take leftover food to them because they have a lot of needy people. We've helped them out a lot, like the park. On the left is a hardware store where we purchase a lot of materials at for the mission teams. This town here has about 10,000 people in it. A lot of it's off the road. Up here on our right is a gas station. There's another store that we passed on our right, so you can buy groceries here. Once again, a gas station here. So just a little ways up here will be the mission base, and we'll take a clip as we come in to the mission base. Okay, right on the right there was the 162 kilometer marker. That's the one right before the mission base. You can kind of see here we're going to turn off the main highway. Take a right here. You can see the white wall on the right there. So we're going to take a right here. And we're going to go down. You can see the palm trees at the mission base ahead of us. We're just a couple hundred yards off the main highway. So we'll just head on down here, give you a look at what it looks like. We've had a nice, wonderful, safe, pleasant drive down one highway. Very safe, very beautiful. So don't worry about those kind of issues. So here we are arriving now. The mission base is on our left. And so we'll be turning in here just ways here. You'll see the gate. The mission base name down here is called Rancho Casa de Luz, which means the House of Light. You can see the red gate here on our left. And here we are pulling into the mission base. A little siren that goes off so we know you're here. And then we just pull over to the right here. We live at the right. So we've had a wonderful, nice drive down. So there you go.